Cool.
There we go. All right. There we
Yep.
go. Twitch is gonna kick us off anyway, so may as well go to YouTube. If we're gonna get kicked off of a platform, I want it to be YouTube. I'm kidding. I don't want to be thrown off of YouTube. It would suck. Yeah, so I'm done playing musical channels, okay? We're done with the musical channels.
So we get kicked off fucking Twitch because too much jihad talk.
No, I kicked us off Twitch. Yeah, we weren't doing enough jihad talk on YouTube, so I kicked us off Twitch. Oh my god,
no.
Fucking BTFO'd by fucking YouTube. It's not even funny.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite YouTube episode of Medical Misinformation.
I wonder if we repeat the word Corvid over and over and over and over and over again, if it'll like stoke YouTube's algorithm and be like, well, you can't say that. But Corvid refers to bird species.
Lufu.
Oh my goodness. Can't say that, Farty. It's racist. You're racist, Farty.
So, in today's episode of Medical Misinformation,
Jelly Duck, what is up?
You take a piece of ginger, and then you do a potato peeler, and then you just take the skin off the nub of the ginger, and then stick it up your bum, and
what do you do when the
bad knob, right? And then leave it, and you get high as fuck.
Okay, but what do you do when the ginger starts screaming?
Stick it in further. You get high as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Farty. I don't know about you, sir. I really don't.
That should get us kicked off YouTube.
Okay. I know it'll get us kicked off YouTube, but I won't do it. I won't do it.
Well, at least the fucking internet kept up this time.
Quick, start an offensive joke.
Who owns a tampon factory?
Say again.
Who owns the tampon factory?
Oh God, it's not Tim Waltz, is it?
Some bloody.
Oh my God. Sorry, Farty. You remained online the entire joke.
Yeah, exactly. Some bloody cunt.
Yeah. I don't know about you, sir. I refuse to know about you. I'm going to be over there. If you need me. God bless you.
Yeah, who owns the tampon factory? Some bloody cunt. Fucking, that's the whole joke.
I 3D printed this little chubby shark thing.
I thought that was some bloody girl.
Only during Shark Week. Goddamn, I'm done. I don't know, man. My brain has just been shut off for days. What do you recommend, Farty?
Why don't tampons talk to me?
Why don't what?
Why don't tampons talk too much?
Why?
Because they're stuck up cunts.
Oh my god. That's not even clever. You fail, sir. You failed. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna fucking say. Thank you, Farty. Thank you for that. I cannot tell you how appreciative I am of you forcing me to forget what I was gonna say.
You said your brain shut down.
What about my brain?
You said your brain shut down.
Yeah, it shut down. It's off. It's done. It's a self-preservation mode from Farty's influence.
Fucking. So what else is that?
Farty's gonna have me committing war crimes before the end of the hour. I guarantee it. Um,
India and Pakistan are bombing the fuck out of each other.
oh my god. Let's play a game of rag on Doku for not being here. Farty, you can start.
How much is the fucking stock market crashed today?
How much what?
How much of the stock market has he crashed today?
Oh, I don't know. Most assuredly, at least some of it. Some percentage of a number.
That is one thing that I'm a bit annoyed about is that there's been a few things that have happened in the stock market that I've known about before it's actually occurred. Like with GameStop and fucking what Trump just did with crashing the market and all this kind of shit. I did not actually have the money to act on it.
He didn't exactly crash the market. And people who suggest that he did kind of don't know what the hell they're talking about.
No, yeah, that's like, yeah, he crashed the market to rebound it. But fucking the whole point of crashing the market was so that like a lot of people would buy cheap and invest, and then fucking that caused the rebound.
Yeah.
And fucking, I wish I had the fucking money to act on that when it dropped out and he crashed it. So I could have bought a fucking bunch of stocks that when it rebounded would have been worth a shit ton more.
Right. Yeah. I wish I had the money for it too, because I would have been like, here we go.
Yeah. And fucking like that's the point of it, and that was what was telegraphed, and like the point of it being telegraphed is so that when it fucking happened, everyone knew like when to chuck in.
Right.
And you know, like the lower the price that you bought, the higher it was going to rebound, and fucking, you know, percentage wise.
It's
And
the instant gratification equivalent of war bonds.
yeah,
Yeah.
instant return, effectively. And fucking once that happened, it stabilized the market, causes confidence and all this kind of shit, which people were going to start investing in. And that's where you saw the wall of green pretty much the next morning.
Yeah.
And it's that point where it fucking bottomed out, which is like, fuck, shit, I wish I had some fucking money to chuck in on this shit. And yeah. Like, yeah, but like, yeah, that was the point. So that's the reason why everyone knew about it before it was fucking happening, so that you would invest in it.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. You know what else I think is interesting? I heard about this the other day on Liberal Hive Mind. Again, I don't really watch a lot of his shit because it's just he takes 10 minutes to say what he said in the first 3 minutes and repeats 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 and repeats. and repeats what he said, the previous, 3 minutes, stretching the video out an ungodly length. And I get it. You're trying to hit that magical YouTube like watch time number for monetization and shit, but the problem is like you're not gonna see it, dude. But I digress.
I found the trick. Basically, you just skip past the meme when it goes straight to the part where he's got the train interior in the background.
Right.
Yeah, it goes straight to that part, and then it gets pretty much a little bit to the point, and then when you're satisfied, you got what the fuck he's talking about, and you've seen like maybe a clip if he's got one, and you like, okay, yep, right, done. So,
right. Yeah, I've just kind of like watched one of his videos every couple of weeks at this point.
Yeah, but that's the trick. Skip straight past the
Yeah.
fucking meme. Like maybe pause and like stop on the meme, just have a read of the meme, and then fucking just skip straight past it.
Right. You could even during the meme section, he introduces what the video is about, what he'll be talking about, why he'll be talking about it, and then after that, I check out.
Yeah, that's the old Philip DeFranco fucking blah 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 blah, but it's not as bad because fucking Philip DeFranco used to have like fucking 40-minute bloody episodes at one point where fucking
Yeah.
like you wouldn't believe what happened, and sometimes I don't even think that like there was actually a report on what was in the thumbnail, because by the time you get most of the way through it, you're like, hang on a minute, why did I even fucking click on this video in the first place?
Right.
And you just watch it to see if it'll click your memory, and like you can't even remember why you did.
Right.
But like I said, that's where like get past the meme, like click straight past the meme, and it's like the first 5 minutes and fucking, because it's not like a 10 full minute video you can get paid for. You got to get like a certain amount of watch time.
Yeah.
And as long as you get like I think it's over a minute watch time or something like that. That's why a lot of
Party.
people put their ads and shit at the beginning, which is annoying.
Nah. It's
Especially,
not like he's getting money.
yeah, well, yeah, especially that he does. He gets money for it. He gets his ads at the beginning too.
It was a fucking joke, Farty.
Oh.
It was a fucking joke.
We got on the YouTube so we didn't get the fucking ads. And you get on the YouTube Premium and they put fucking ads of their own in it, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Goddamn sponsors.
That's why I legally do not encourage ad blocks. It is also not opposite day. Yeah, I was watching Liberal Hive Mind the other day, and he was talking about how the the fuck was it called? He was talking about how the UK signed a trade agreement, and this is the thing that I'm kind of laughing about. He signed a trade agreement with the UK because the UK realized they needed us more than we needed them, and signed for a 10% tax on all of their shit. And we signed for, I think it was like a 3 or something percent trade deal on our shit that they like wanted to tax us, 20-30% or whatever it is. After the UK was all like, we're going to go to trade war with the US because the pudding pops. I don't know why Keir Starmer sounds like Bill Cosby in my head. So you can take that as you will. But yeah.
Okay. So, how often have you ever heard me say that America needed to be run like a business and politicians
Just
can't do
about
that?
every fucking week, Farty.
Okay. All right. Now, Canada is about to find out exactly what I mean because in protest they're looking at bypassing their relationship with America by going into Europe
Right.
in dealing with the EU. Now,
Right.
there's every single fucking reason on the universe why Britain didn't go with the EU. They've kept pound sterling. They have their own trade deals with the EU. They're not actually part of it, so they can trade with everybody else and not have to be governed by Europe themselves.
Right.
And the with the amount of times that France and Germany had to bail out fucking countries like fucking Greece and Italy because they basically kept not fucking paying back their fucking loans and asking for more because they kept crashing their own economy. Early retirement plans and shit like that, but an ever growing fucking retirement population.
Right.
Keep crashing their own fucking economy. Anyway, bloody yeah. So Canada wants
Canada's
to
going with the UK.
yeah. Canada wanted to deal with those guys, whereas United Kingdom wants to go fucking okay. Well, we'd rather deal with America, and that allows us to keep our sort of economy another outlet instead of having to deal with Europe exclusively as well. To
Right.
fucking go
Because
that way.
essentially, the way I see it, it boils down to this: either UK does business with the United States, or they by proxy through Europe do business with BRICS.
Yeah, and have to fuck around with European with their stupid fucking rules and shit like that in the EU, and then be beholden to them, or deal with the rest of the world and not have to fucking worry about that shit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much their options. And if instead of having to fucking deal with Europeans and fuck around that way, and then they go around deal with America, then you inherently go to all other English-speaking countries instead of that bloody, in the West instead of the East,
Yeah.
like us. Fucking.
What are you laughing at now, Farty?
Very small.
Oh my god.
But you wouldn't believe it there. It's not between blacks and whites. It's between fucking whites and Europeans.
Whites and
Fucking
other more
cool.
different whites.
Right?
Whites and other more different whites.
Yeah. There's the comedian, I can't remember his name. But he described it like, with Canada, it was like half of it was French Canada, where everyone believes that they're French, and it's actually just fucking a reflex action from living in a shithole.
Yeah. You good? You good, Farty? You sound like you're starting to fade, dude.
Oh, no, right.
Farty sounds exhausted.
Fucking yeah, cats know it's right.
It was all those cans of coffee, wasn't it? Jelly Duck says we're buffering, by the way. Oh my god, Farty. Would you at least keep it in your pants until the stream is over?
Fucking hell. That's how much clips I got last.
What about hot flashes?
Hey?
What about your hot flashes?
I got a cat occupying where I usually used to have me fucking head, so I'm like sort of.
Gotcha.
So can't disturb him because he hardly used to come up for cuddles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my fucking sleep is interrupted even fucking more than the normal.
Has he been laying in the bed more often lately?
Yeah. Yeah, he's reverted back to a bloody kitten that, like, living near where the cat is.
Yay. Having a cat sleep in the same bed with you is a joy. Like, there's no other sensation like it.
Fucking any thing is now the little girl's too scared to come anywhere near
Wait, what happened?
Oh, well, I got two cats. I got
Right,
fucking
yeah.
little girl and a little boy, and it's usually a little girl that's fucking occupying me lap and fucking sleeping with me and all this kind of shit. Now little boy's occupying this cushion over here on my right. And the rest of the house is over to the left, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Little girl doesn't want to fucking bar at me because she's pissed off because I'm giving boy attention.
That's great. I think I ate too fast, Farty. I have the hiccups now. Ow. I'm all flummy now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's been interesting, right? And just everything going on in the world has been interesting. And I think we will have to wait and see how everything unfolds. I think we're going to end things here for this week. We'll be back next week. I'll plan something a little bit more exciting next week. Maybe a movie night. We haven't done one of those in a while. Maybe we'll do a watch party. I'll look something up and see what our options are, and I'll plan something for next week. But yeah, we're gonna head out. Thank everyone for hanging out with us through our various jumping around from one platform to another. But yeah,